Hello Dream Explorers! Welcome back to Dream Explorer Kids. Today is a very special day because we're starting a brand new adventure. We're leaving the beautiful continent of Europe, where we explored the UK, France, Spain and Italy. We had so much fun dancing flamenco in Spain, seeing the dazzling lights on the Eiffel Tower in France, eating pizza in Italy and visiting castles in the UK. But now, it's time to say hello to a whole new continent. We're off to North America, specifically the United States of America. Are you ready to discover a land of big cities, amazing nature and lots of fun? Let's go on our amazing American adventure. The USA is a huge country with so much to see and do. From the cold mountains of Alaska to the sunny beaches of Florida, every part of the USA is different and exciting. Let's start our journey. First, let's explore some of the USA's most famous natural wonders. The Grand Canyon in Arizona is a giant hole in the ground that is so big you could fit thousands of buildings inside it. And in California, we have Yosemite National Park, where you can see huge cliffs, waterfalls, and giant trees called sequoias that are thousands of years old. Don't forget about Yellowstone National Park, the first national park in the world. It's full of geysers that shoot hot water into the air and colorful hot springs. Isn't that cool? And then there's Niagara Falls, which is actually made up of 3 huge waterfalls on the border between the USA and Canada. The falls are so powerful that millions of gallons of water flow over them every minute. You can even take a boat ride right up to the falls and feel the mist on your face. It's like standing next to a giant roaring waterfall. Which natural wonder would you like to visit? The Grand Canyon, Yosemite, Yellowstone, or Niagara Falls? Tell us in the comments. Now let's learn a little about American history. In Philadelphia, you can see the Liberty Bell, which rang when America became an independent country. It has a big crack in it, but it's still very special. And in Washington, D.C., you can visit the White House, where the President of the United States lives and works. America is also a mix of many cultures, which means you can find every kind of food, music, and celebration here. It's like a big, colorful party every day. Did you know that many of the gadgets we use every day were invented in the USA? Silicon Valley in California is where a lot of this amazing technology comes from, like the internet and smartphones. And guess what? America is also a leader in space exploration. NASA sent astronauts to the moon and is exploring other planets right now. Another cool invention from the USA is the Tesla electric car. Tesla cars are really special because they run on electricity, not gasoline, which helps the environment. They can also drive themselves with something called autopilot. Isn't that amazing? If you could invent something new, what would it be? A new game, a flying car, or maybe a robot that helps with homework? Share your ideas in the comments. Sports are a big deal in America. Baseball is known as America's favorite pastime, and many people love to play and watch it. But there's also basketball with stars like LeBron James and football with the Super Bowl, which is the biggest sporting event of the year. People all over the country watch the Super Bowl, and it has amazing halftime shows and commercials. Now, let's talk about the movie industry. Hollywood in Los Angeles is where many of your favorite movies are made. It's home to big studios like Disney, Warner Brothers, and Universal. Have you seen any Pixar movies like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, or Inside Out? Pixar makes awesome animated movies that are loved by kids and adults all over the world. Disneyland in California was the first Disney park ever built. It's known as the happiest place on earth. Here, you can meet Mickey Mouse, ride exciting roller coasters, and watch amazing parades and fireworks shows. And in Florida, there's Disney World, which is even bigger. It has 4 different theme parks, including Magic Kingdom, where you can see Cinderella's castle, and Animal Kingdom, where you can go on a safari and see real animals. There's also Epcot, where you can explore different cultures and future technologies, and Hollywood Studios, where you can step into the world of your favorite movies and shows. Imagine exploring a galaxy far, far away in Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, or joining the Avengers in their superhero adventures. These parks are filled with fun rides, magical shows, and delicious treats. It's like stepping into a storybook where all your dreams come true. Speaking of American adventures, let's visit Texas, where the spirit of the Wild West lives on. Texas is famous for its cowboys, who used to drive cattle across the open plains. Cowboys wore big hats, boots, and road horses, and they still have rodeos today where you can watch them ride bulls and do amazing tricks. At a rodeo, you can see cowboys riding bucking broncos, roping cattle, and showing off their riding skills. It's a thrilling show of bravery and skill. When it comes to food, America has something for everyone. Have you ever tried a hamburger or a hot dog? They're super popular here. But there's also mac and cheese, a yummy dish made with pasta and cheese, and s'mores, a tasty treat made with marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers. Let's make some s'mores together later. They're super easy and fun to make. The USA is full of famous landmarks. The Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor welcomes people from all over the world. It's a symbol of freedom and friendship. And in South Dakota, you can see Mount Rushmore, where the faces of 4 American presidents are carved into a mountain. It's amazing to see in person. And don't forget about the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, with its tall red towers and beautiful views of the bay. Quick quiz. Which is taller, the Statue of Liberty or the faces on Mount Rushmore? Think about it and leave your answers in the comments. Did you know the tallest building in the USA is One World Trade Center in New York City? It stands at a whopping 1,176 feet tall. It was built as a symbol of hope and resilience after the events of September 11th, 2001. The USA also experiences some powerful natural weather events. In the central part of the country, there's a region known as Tornado Alley. This is where tornadoes happen more frequently than anywhere else. Tornadoes are spinning columns of air that can be very strong and can cause a lot of damage. It's important to have safety plans in place, and there are special alerts to keep people safe during these storms. Another powerful weather event is a hurricane. Hurricanes are huge storms that form over warm ocean waters and can bring heavy rain, strong winds, and big waves to coastal areas. The USA has a lot of experience with hurricanes, especially in places like Florida and Texas. Just like with tornadoes, it's important to be prepared and stay safe during hurricanes. After all these adventures, you might want to relax on one of America's beautiful beaches. From the sunny shores of Florida to the surf beaches of California, there are plenty of places to enjoy the sand and sea. And let's not forget Hawaii, a tropical paradise with volcanoes and colorful coral reefs. The USA is home to many famous people who have made history. Amelia Earhart was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She was a brave pilot who inspired many people to follow their dreams. Another famous American is Martin Luther King Jr., who fought for civil rights and equality for all people. His I Have a Dream speech is one of the most famous speeches in history. America loves to celebrate, and there are so many fun festivals. On the 4th of July, people celebrate Independence Day with fireworks, parades, and barbecues. And at Thanksgiving, families and friends gather to share a big meal and give thanks for all the good things in their lives. Wow, what an amazing journey through the USA. We've seen incredible national parks, learned about American history, tasted delicious food, visited famous landmarks, explored the magic of Disney, discovered some awesome technology and sports, met some cowboys in Texas, and even talked about some natural weather events like tornadoes. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Remember, every day is a chance to learn something new and exciting. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and as we say here in the USA, have a great day. Goodbye, or as you'd say in Spanish from our last adventure, adios.